All right, Shalom. Call Layim La, Yahabashim Yahushai Bashem, Wa Rakab Kodash. The bonus to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who were well for teaching me this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect and your brothers out there across the globe pushing the truth with all righteousness and sincerity. All right, to you few sincere sisters who hearken as well, I say Shalom. Chaya back here with another video, and I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to get to the point. This is on Arrow Ring News. All right. So just another little media outlet, and what they're talking about in the videos, plainly as the title says, extreme weather conditions worldwide due to climate change. That's why you got, you seeing, like, you feeling all of these strange weather patterns and phenomenons going on in the world, man, as well as earthquakes, okay, storms, things of that nature, man. All right, every year, every summer it gets hot. It gets hotter and hotter. It gets colder and colder every winter. All right, because the elements is out of course, man. You got this damn devil, Esau Edom, all right, the so-called white man, putting different substances in the air, which is taking effect on the firmament, on the atmosphere. All right, he don't give the earth any rest. And he tries to blame it on all people. Well, it's not all people, And if it is all people, then that's because you taught them to do so, man, with all the different chemicals and fuels going up in the air. All right. But it's actually him. He's the main one. Yeah, a lot of the people are the problem, right? But he's the main problem. He changed the ordinances. All right. But like I said, they was going into the extreme weather conditions. The massive heat waves. The storms coming. All right. They was talking about El Nino. El Nino and La Nina. As a matter of fact, let's look those up real quick. El Nino. It says there are some indications that the probability may increase again slightly during the boreal fall of 2022 and early boreal winter of 2022 through 23. El Nino and La Nina are major, but not the only drivers of the Earth's climate system. Then it says stubborn La Nina persists. Let's see what that's talking about. Yeah, so they're talking about the let me see. It says the current La Nina event started in September 2022 and continued through mid-May across the tropical Pacific. There was a temporary weakening of the oceanic components of La Nina during January and February 22, but has strengthened since March. WMO Global Producing Centers for Long-Range Forecasts indicate that there is about a 70% chance of the current La Nina conditions extending into boreal summer 2022, and about 50 to 60% during July-September 22. Yeah, so these storms, right, these tropical storms, are just getting worse as the time goes on. Which again makes sense because of this damn devil and his climate changing machines, his weather machines, and like I said, other chemicals, harmful to the earth. Okay, so let me get this. Let me get this in Isaiah the 24th chapter. And I'll start at verse 3. It says, the land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for the Lord Yahweh hath spoken this word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Okay? So this is what we see that's going on right now, man. All right, the land is being is being, as it says in the NLT, looted, all right, of its resources, of its natural resources, okay, of people, okay. It says the earth mourns and dries up, and the crops waste away and wither. Yeah, man, because, like too much sun is going to cause certain things to burn up. It says even the greatest people on earth waste away. And that's exactly what's about to happen to these damn heathen, man. They're about to waste away. All the proud, all the arrogant, the Lord is going to set them and bring them very low. All right, it says, the earth suffers for the sins of its people, for they have twisted God's instructions, violated his laws, and broken his everlasting covenant. Now, this is twofold. All right, because you got Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who the covenant was given to keep, to uphold. All right, but now we're unable to do that. All right, so now we're 2/3 of our people are likened unto the ones initially destroying the earth, man, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, and that's the other side of who was talking about as well. All right, because he's destroying, he ravished our laws, man. He beat our heritage out of us, which is biblical prophecy anyway. Okay, but we can uphold the laws, statutes, and the commandments and the covenants. All right, like we want to, because of this damn devil, man. All right, so that was the point on that. Let me get this in the Apocrypha, and then I'm gonna close out. All right, so this is Ecclesiasticus, called Sirach, chapter 39, verse 29. It says, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Okay, it says fire and hail and famine and death. Okay, all of these catastrophic, weather-based events, and famine and death were created for vengeance, man. So if somebody died from a heat wave, or died from the effects of a heat wave, all right, that's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah. If they died from the effects of a hailstorm, all of that was ordained by the Heavenly Father. All of these things were created for vengeance, all right, because these weather patterns are not natural. Okay, all of these things are unnatural, are in the world, in the earth today, all right, but they were created solely for the sake of vengeance. To take vengeance upon the world, or starting with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, are for the downfall of our people, causing our people to err and rebel against the Heavenly Father. All right. Well, with that being said, because I wasn't trying to make this video too long, with that said, I'm saying Barakateh Habashim Shalom.